Hey, what's up everyone? On this episode of Birds of Play, we're talking about Nintendo Direct. Stay tuned for episode 49.
Welcome one, welcome all to Birds of Play, episode 49. I'm Jack Polefko.
I'm Logan Ansteat.
I'm James Donlon.
And today we're talking about the Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
So let's go.
My favorite console, the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, the Nintendo's new console, the Direct.
You just plug it into your body and it just zaps you.
Directly to you.
No, you plug it directly into your bank account.
and
just
it's
takes
just they
everything
take
out.
out the money, and the game is how long can you live while liking Nintendo?
Not very long.
Not very long. After this
Amiibo.
Nintendo Direct, after this Nintendo Direct, I just got my first paycheck and I think I lost it already.
Yeah.
But what I'm really excited for is that they spent half of it talking about 3DS content, which we haven't really seen in a while for the past little bit.
I don't know if I'm excited about it. It was cool to see.
You're not, but I am. I mean, especially
as a proud 2DS owner, I can let you know I am very excited.
None of these games will play on 2DS. It has to be on a new.
No, Metroid will play on.
It has to be on a new 3DS or a new 2DS system. He's got the old 2DS.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a high enough power processing chip on it to play the new stuff. Yeah.
So what's been announced?
So they just talked about Metroid, which came out today. Today's the 15th.
Yes.
It is out today.
Stellar reviews so far.
Yeah, 9 out of 10s across
The new
the board.
one, the one they announced just by putting the logo up?
No, that's
That was
Metroid
Prime
Prime
4.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, the JPEG. They just announced a JPEG.
Wait, so what's the one they just announced?
It's Metroid Prime, or it's Metroid Samus Returns, which is a remake of.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal then.
It is a huge deal.
It's a big deal.
Because it's the first time It's the first time we've seen a 2D Metroid game since Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance in 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
It's a remake, right?
It's a remake, but they have redone all the bosses. Like Samus Returns for the Game Boy, which was black and white NES graphics back in the day. You didn't get power-ups. You fought Metroids, but you didn't have really any bosses except for the final boss.
Metroid's the guy with the mustache and the hat, right?
Yeah. Okay. So James is our Nintendo expert.
Hi. You like Pikachu?
No, but Pierce, who's often on the show, described it kind of like how he described the Mega Man series. How Mega Man had, all of their games skipped over 9, and this is kind of like their 9. This is them in the future going back to how it used to be.
Right.
And the fan reception has been incredible so far.
Right.
We're seeing 8s and 9s on the scores for it. I think their need to not innovate has actually helped them here.
Yeah, which is a good point.
I think that's something that Nintendo maybe should do more of with some games. Star Fox, Nintendo.
They only did minor.
Nintendo, if you're watching.
They only did minor changes to the game. They just gave Samus a new suit. She has an attack thing, which she can punch or slash, which is really cool, and then go into a weird combo thing. So they did some minor things. They didn't change the formula of it though.
Yeah.
It's still you're on a creepy planet. You have to go in. You're alone.
And now the graphics are only slightly poop. They're not full poop.
Okay.
They're slight poop.
There is one thing that I think is weird is that I like the Metroid Fusion graphics better than I like modern. Because it's just more, because everything was pulsing and it looked creepy and weird, but that's a whole nother topic. And then they announced other things like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which I'm excited for, but I don't know if really anyone else
played
is.
it too much already. I don't
Yeah,
care.
and I don't know if people...
Pokemon Eclipse.
Yeah, I wish
Sun
they
and Moon
would
combined.
have done
made
that.
meme.
Really?
Somebody made that meme when the eclipse happened. They put the
Pokemon
moon.
Eclipse. That would have been cooler and made more sense.
Or
for
put
a
them on
name.
Switch, for God's sake.
Or they're working on it.
Sure.
They're working on it. But
As a proud 2DS owner, I'd like it on the Switch.
The Mario Party
this is a big
100
surprise.
is the big thing.
So James, I don't know if you know about this, but so
Hey, I don't. Thanks, Jack. I don't.
So Mario Party has always been a Nintendo favorite, except for recently because they all
Sucked.
But now Nintendo's doing something really smart, and they're bringing to the 3DS the top 100 mini games of all the Mario Party games. So everyone's favorite. Yeah, you're giving me that little chipmunk face. That's a good.
Oh no.
All right, can you cut away from him? Okay.
Can you come back?
Mario's naked body on there.
Mario's naked body on James, which we'll get to. Naked Mario is in this video too.
Not fully naked.
No, not fully. He has underwear.
This isn't like an adult-rated episode.
Okay, if you can think of a Mario Party minigame that stuck with you, what would you say?
the most tense one, we actually played this together when we were at other Logan's place. Female Logan, not male Logan. And it's the one where you got to cut the rope.
You guys all know female Logan.
It's the one where you got to cut the rope, and if you cut the wrong one,
it's like the randomized
It's
one.
really tense, and it's not about skill. It's just about like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope that
Ones that are
in it.
coming to my mind are the one where you gotta like, you're on the roof and someone's shooting snowballs at you.
Oh, yeah, that
And then
one's
there's
fun.
the one where you're punching like the Rock,
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Yeah, I mean the Dwayne. The biggest issue that I've had with Mario Party games recently is that the minigames just haven't been enough to push the rest of the game forward. And Mario Party games take too long, and when they take too long and the games you're playing suck,
Right.
nobody wants to play it.
Yeah.
This is a genius idea. Once again, I wish it was.
You're talking about the full game, not just the
Yeah.
minigame? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
full game.
When
Because
the board is too long,
Yeah.
and if you're playing crap throughout an entirely too long
Yeah.
board, it gets monotonous and boring.
well, here's the biggest issue too, is that starting with like I think after Mario Party 5, which was the best one in my opinion for the GameCube, I really liked that one a lot because of the boards and the mini games. It's all
Yeah.
interactive and you moved around a lot. They outsourced the development of the games. So
Yeah.
Nintendo, like people that work close with Nintendo, no longer made the game. So you have these people that are making these really kind of out of place, bad. I mean, we've played the ones for the Wii, and like the weird fire effects just look like little JPEG. Like
Yeah.
it's just bad. And so
Mario Party 10 was just
god awful.
horrible, like atrocious.
But it's really exciting that they're coming back and they're saying like, here we're gonna do like top 100 and we're gonna bring back Metroid and here's a new Pokemon game, you know.
Yeah.
And it's good that the 3DS is
Cool thing about Mario Party X is there's no home button.
Wow.
So we have a review of Mario Party X by James coming out soon.
But no, we
For all
were
the
talking.
tech nerds out there.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. This is a great. I think I'm done with the 3DS for the most part.
I'm not.
I think it's a great send-off for most people who are moving from the 3DS
To the Switch.
Switch completely. If you still own a 3DS though, God, is there some great games that you can play?
It's
on
really
there.
good.
It's fantastic.
It's a really good time to, yeah.
I was thinking about it last night because I had a friend.
Dr. Mario,
They do have a
other
Dr. Mario
Tetris
thing on
type
there.
games.
They even have like the
Tetris Axis. I played more than any other
It's a
3DS
good game.
game.
They have classics on the 3DS too.
Yeah.
Like it's good. They're still putting content.
If you have like somebody asked me last night, they were like, "Hey, I want to get a console. What should I get?" And I'm like, "Are you talking about home console? Are you talking about like handheld?" They're like, "Well, what's the thing?" And I was like, if you're going for a home console, like I'm still gonna say PS4 because like of the
Right,
current
yeah.
gen, like that's what you want to get. But if you're talking about like handhelds, the 3DS has this incredible library that
it's the
it's
biggest library
amazing.
of any like handheld.
Yeah.
It's giant. There's and
most of it is good.
Yeah, the multiplayer is good. You can Smash Bros on it. It's solid.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the Switch because that's really where the bulk of the news
Yeah,
was. So I want to start with like my favorite news. Doom is coming to the Switch. So yeah, there's like already memes where like it shows like Doom guy taking off his mask and it's Mario.
Oh my god.
And he's just like standing there like this.
He takes it off. It's Samus. You take it off again.
take
Then
it off,
it's
it's
Luigi or
and
something.
Naked Mario.
I think everyone was surprised when they're like Doom, and everyone's like, okay, is it like a port of the old Doom? And then they're like, no, it was the new Doom.
It's
and he
like
was
the Mario
ripping off.
Rabbids thing, except it's Mario with
That
Doom
game,
characters.
that game is incredible.
It's so good.
It's
It makes no
amazing.
sense.
It's
they made
so
XCOM,
good.
but like I like it better because XCOM's too serious. It all
Same,
works.
and Doom's coming out, and it looks like it's gonna hold up, even though it's not as powerful as other systems.
Even bigger is Wolfenstein 2 for me.
Oh yeah,
because
it's a new game. It isn't released.
Yeah, it's not going to be released on the same date, so it's not going to be October of this year. It's going to be in 2018. But the fact that we're getting Wolfenstein, first off, the fact that there's any like bloody Nazi crazy game on a Nintendo,
yeah.
like I can't remember anything. Maybe Mad World back in like 07 or whatever. That was
Oh,
like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
black and
Why
white
do I
like,
remember
super
that?
gory thing.
I don't
Because
like-
that was the one game
Oh.
on Nintendo Wii that wasn't for like 3-year-olds.
Can I please, speaking of bloody games, because I love Doom and I love Wolfenstein, but one of my favorite games for
Cooking
Wii,
Mama.
Cooking Mama, Cooking Papa,
The bloodiest game.
with John Favreau. No, one of my favorite
Go
games
Foley.
is No More Heroes 1 for the Wii.
Yes.
And there is a new No More Heroes game coming to the Switch. It's like the Tarantino of video
Yeah.
games. And
We
it's
talked
just
about it a few weeks ago, and you weren't here. I wish you would have been
looks
on for it.
obscene. It looks so good. And so, anyway, with all those lineup of games, it looks fantastic. Can we talk about Shirtless Mario real quick?
Yeah. Mario has nipples. I don't know if people find that super disturbing.
That's gonna be the title of the episode. Mario has nipples.
They have like
Question mark?
it shows James going like.
No,
and, like
GameSpot did the best thing because they said update Mario has nipples and they put up a picture of Mario with nipples.
And it's
And
like
then and then they did update number 2, Mario with nipples, and then he had a hairy Italian chest.
yeah.
And then they did update number 3, it's Mario with nipples with a hairy Italian chest and a little tribal tattoo on the side.
yeah.
I just don't know why. But that Super Mario Odyssey is so
It's
weird.
weird because like it's still like same little Mario running around the beach. Is it like okay for him to take off his shirt because he's in a human world now? They're like, oh hey Mario, let's.
But
you
he's
wanna go
not.
to the
It's
beach?
not in a human world. It's not confirmed. It's just New Donk City, which is this weird mashup.
There's
What
a
is
di-
Mario's half
okay,
naked in New Donk
Let's
City.
talk. Let's talk about all the locations they announced though. They talked about like what the Cap Kingdom. They talked
Cap
about
Kingdom,
New Donk City.
the dinosaur world.
I forgot-
Jurassic Park is in it.
It was like Jurassic Fossil World or something. Like
the game looks incredible.
I don't know how they're getting away with all the names.
And
for
they're
this
saying
stuff.
they're saying that it's in line with Super Mario Sunshine and Mario 64, which is on like
They have Gotham. They have Metropolis.
which is like the pure like perfect. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just it's gonna be crazy. Like Donkey said, he was like, if they're comparing this game to those two, it's gonna be incredible.
I think it's a weird game, but it's gonna bring a lot of people to the system.
We had the E3 live streams, right? And we were talking about all these different conferences. I was like, yeah, Sony nailed it out of the park. Microsoft could have done better. And then Nintendo comes out here and it's like, you have a hat and you throw the hat on different shit.
And you
whatever
jump
you
on
throw
that.
it on, you become. Screw it.
You can be a wheelbarrow.
No,
No, you can be like anything.
Literally, that's what it is. Like, you literally just like, I'm just going to throw the cap and just become anything. We're like, Nintendo won.
when
They're
they- and-
stupid.
I'm a carrot.
And everything,
Welcome to Mario New Dunk City. I'm a toilet.
every time you throw it on, it gets a mustache too.
Ugh.
So like Frog Mario has a little mustache. How did they like do the controls for every single living thing?
So Mario Galaxy went into outer space. Mario Odyssey would go to the inner
Inner
space.
space.
These are the different levels of Mario's complex bare body, two-nippled mind.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing.
Bare body, two nipples.
Yeah, we're gonna go deeper and deeper until we get to
Two
the
nipples
core.
aren't enough.
Yeah.
We were talking
We
about.
need to be a cow. We need multiple nipples.
Mario
you
needs
can get
udders.
cow in there. No, but
Okay. This
Mars
is my
needs
call to
moms,
action.
and
Mars
Mario
needs
needs
moms.
udders.
Mario needs udders.
That's another title for the.
Mario Odyssey.
I remember when very
Utter
beginning
scene.
of this year, we talked about the Nintendo Switch, the first conference we saw where they revealed it, and we were saying all these things we were concerned about. Yeah, which has now become like a trademark thing where they just snap before they change between scenes, which is cool. But we were talking about all of our problems with it, and they seem to be rectifying so much. One of my biggest issues that I've been talking about with Splatoon and ARMS was the
Yeah.
lack of accessibility. At this conference, they announced that there's going to be button remapping for ARMS.
Yeah.
Like, they are literally addressing all of the points. We still have the problem with the friend codes, and we
Right.
still have the problem with the voice chat.
Right.
But
Which is
we're-
weird, but
yeah,
whatever.
But Nintendo was finally catching up, and they were barely surviving on that old Nintendo charm or whatever.
Right, which
but
they wanted to hold on to too long. It's what they said about Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they are taking their shirts off. They're getting X-rated. There's no longer that boyish charm. You're seeing
Like,
nips
this is
and hairy
full
chest.
adult Mario.
Unadulterated, bare, full frontal Nintendo.
No, but what we're seeing is you're seeing Doom and you're seeing Wolfenstein on this console,
Which
and you're seeing
crazy.
Leisure Suit
Skyrim
Larry.
coming to it. And I get it, they're older stuff. Maybe
Right.
it's just Bethesda. We're seeing
But that means
the
Bethesda's
start.
putting Wolfenstein, and
Yeah.
they're going to put all their other new games that are
We're
coming
seeing
out.
the start of Nintendo be in direct competition again
Right.
with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox
They
One.
have the
not just
same
the
games.
second place
Zoo
there.
Tycoon.
Plus, it's so crazy because half their games are like indie and third-party games that you can get on other systems. But then the other half is all their own original stuff. So when you buy a Switch, you not only are open to getting all those Nintendo games that you want if you have another system, but all the other games that everyone else is getting.
It's like the Vita if it was successful.
Exactly, and yeah, a little bit better graphically. That
Yeah.
weird Uncharted game just creeped me out a little bit.
Yes.
It didn't look
What
right.
is wrong with his eyes?
Yeah, it just
What is
didn't look
going
right.
on?
But I don't know. I'm just really excited to see what Nintendo's going to do with all this stuff. It's so great. Their indie developers are working on it.
Yeah.
Third-party developers are working on it. Mario is coming out
Of the closet.
of the
And
closet.
for somebody like James who like just has like the 2DS or whatever, if he asked me right now what console I'd tell him
I
to
would
get,
say
we had that
Switch, yeah.
discussion earlier. He already has a 2DS. The Switch is looking more and more like that everyday person's
Right.
console of where You got Mario Kart on the go. You got Splatoon on the go. You got ARMS. You're going to have
ARMS is
Mario
so good.
Odyssey on it. Yeah, ARMS is good.
ARMS
We
is
joked
good.
about it. We ripped on it, and people called us out in the comments for it. ARMS is good.
ARMS
and
is
I
really
can't, Ravage is good. I don't understand how
They're
everything is
just on a
turning around
roll.
for the Switch, and it's crazy.
Well, guys, as the 2DS, can we wrap up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Well, hey everyone, as the local 2DS expert and corn dog expert and
We didn't touch on the corn dogs.
Mario nipple expert, this is James Donlon. Thank you for tuning in to episode 49. Next week is episode 50.
Big one.
Big,
Very
big,
special.
big
Yeah.
5-0.
I'll be back.
Over
James
the
will be
hill.
back.
Maybe.
We'll have,
if
we'll
I
have
make
people
it.
back.
He's going on a cross. He's doing the Forrest Gump run.
Yeah, in celebration of Birds Play episode 50, I'm doing a cross.
All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
Maybe.
Bye.